This nigga. Wait. Oh, shit.
See that purple stuff, baby.
SHALAM. SHALAM.
All right, Imajim, upon Yahakodam, which means stand and face the east. I'm going to send the prayers first in the Hebrew, then in the English. Repeat after me. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Hayah. Shamka. Yahweh. Malakwatka. Taba'a. Ratazaka. Hayah. I.S.U.P.K. Ba'aratiza. Kawa. Hayah. Bashamayim. Nathan. Lanawa. Lakam. Call. Yawam. Wasalak Lanawa. Kawawat Nawa. Kasalak Nawa. Kawawat Yanawa. Wala'a. Taba Ya'a Nawa. Banasaya one. Abal. Hawashai Nawa. Mayan. Ra. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwa. Waha'ala. Wahatapara. La'ayulamyam.
Aman. Our Father,
which art in heaven.
Hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. Forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it.
Hakak the power.
Yahweh.
Ba'asham Yahawashi.
Baba Kasha.
Nathan
Lanawa. Haka. Larapa'a.
Call Makala. Wakal Madawa. Haka. Latahar.
Hamatazariah.
Haka. Lahakwaya. Hamathia.
Haka.
Al-Rakawa.
Al-Karawat.
Hatama'ala. Lagarshan. Ba'asham Yahawashi. The water Aman.
Yahweh.
It's like Yahweh.
In the name of Yahawashi. Please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahawashi. Thank you. So be it.
Blessings. Barakatah Yahweh. Wa Yahawashi.
Wa
Mayaka'ala. Wa Alahayim. Matazab Ya'a Alawak Yahanna. Ha Alawapim. Ha Saranyam. Ha Kwatazayanyam. Ha Kayayoyim. Wa Ha'akwati. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'asham Yahawashi.
The water Aman. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahawashi.
And Yahawashi.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels.
And the angels.
Commanding General YAHANNA.
Commanding General YAHANNA.
The general.
The general.
The captain.
The captain.
The officer.
Officers.
The troopers.
Troopers.
And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahawashi.
In the name of Yahawashi.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Psalms 121. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Al-Hahariya.
Al-Hahariya.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Isaiah.
Azari.
Isaiah.
Azari.
Ma'ayin.
Ma'ayin.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shemaiah.
Shemaiah.
Wa'aratiza.
Wa'aratiza.
Al-Yathan.
Al-Yathan.
Namawat.
Namawat.
Regalka.
Regolka.
Al-Yanawam.
Al-Yanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Hana.
Ana.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yayashan.
Yayashan.
Shawamar.
Shawamar.
Yasha'al.
Yarsha'al.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazalka.
Tazalka.
Al-Yad.
Al-Yad.
Yamyaka.
Yamyaka.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashamash.
Hashamash.
La'ayakaka.
La'ayakaka.
Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Balayala.
Balayala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Makalra.
Nakorai.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Atnapashka.
Atnapashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar Taza'aka.
Yashamar Taza'aka.
Waba Wa'aka.
Waba Wa'aka.
Ma'aika.
Ma'aika.
Wa'aida Walam.
Wa'aida Walam. I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
From which cometh my help.
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh.
My help cometh from Yahweh.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
Behold.
Behold.
He that keepeth Slakia. He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
Behold.
Behold.
He that keepeth Yasha'Allah shall neither slumber nor
He
sleep.
that keepeth Yasha'Allah shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by
The
day,
sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy
He
soul.
shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in.
and thy coming in.
From this time forward
From this time forward,
and even forevermore.
even forevermore. The book of Psalms, chapter 83. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Thakarash.
Al-Takarash.
Wa-Al-Tashakwa.
Wa-Al-Tashakwa.
All. Kayahana.
Kayahana.
Awayabika.
Awayabika.
Yahama Yawan.
Yahama Yawan.
Wamashanayaka.
Wamashanayaka.
Nasha'awa.
Nasha'adwa.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Aimaka.
Al-Aimaka.
Ya'ira Yamwa.
Ya'ira Yamwa.
Sawad.
Sawad.
Wayata Ya'aita Zawad.
Wayata Ya'aita Zawad.
Al-Tazapawanyaka.
Al-Tazapawanyaka.
Amarwa.
Amora.
Lakawa.
Lakadwa.
Wanakakira.
Wanakakira.
Magoya.
Magolia.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yazakar.
Yazakar.
Sham Yasha'al.
Shamyar Sha'ala.
Aiwa.
Aiwa.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Nawa'aita Zawad.
Nawa'aita Zawad.
La.
La.
Yakadwa.
Yakadwa.
Auyaka.
Alika.
Baryat.
Baryat.
Yakaratwa.
Yakarathwa.
Ahoya.
Aholia.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Adawam. Wayashimai Alayam.
Wayashamai Alayam.
Mawa'aba.
Mawa'aba.
Wahagaria.
Wahagaria.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Wa'aim. Select. Wa'aim one.
Wa'ima one.
Wa'aim alak.
Wa'imulak.
Palasha.
Palasha.
I'm Yashabi.
I'm Yashabia.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Gum Ashawar.
Gum Ashawar.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Imam.
Imam.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Zorawai.
Zorawai.
Labanya Lawat.
The Banya Lawat.
Salah.
Salah.
Aisha Laham.
Aisha Laham.
Kamadya.
Kamadya.
Kasaya Sara'ah.
Kasaya Sara'ah.
Kayabya.
Kayabya.
Banakal.
Banakal.
Koyashnu.
Koyashua.
Nashamadwa.
Nashamadwa.
Ba'ayanda Ara.
Ba'ayanda Ara.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Daman.
Dama.
La'a Dama.
La'a Dama.
Sayatamwa.
Shayatamwa.
Nadayamuwa.
Nadayatmawa.
Ka'ira.
Kai Ara.
Wakazaaba.
Wakaza'aba.
Wakazabak.
Wakazabak.
Wakatazalmanai.
Wakatazalmanai.
Call Nasiyakamwa.
Call Nasiyakamwa.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Amarwa.
Amar.
Na Yarasha.
Nayarasha.
La Nawa.
Lanawat.
Ah. Na'awa.
Na'awa.
Alahayim.
Alahaya.
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 Sayatamwa.
Shayatamwa.
Kagogala.
Kagaugal.
Kakwash.
Kakwash.
Lapanya Raka.
Lapanyaraka.
Ka'ash.
Ka'ash.
Taba'ira Ya'ira.
Taba'ira Ya'ira.
Wa Kalahaba.
Wakalahaba.
Talahat.
Salahat.
Haryam.
Aryam.
Khan.
Khan.
Tharadapma.
Noradapma.
Basairaka.
Basairaka.
Wabasawapatka.
Wabasa Wapatka.
Tabahalam.
Tabahalam.
Mala'ah.
Mala'ah.
Panyaham. Follow one. YAHANNA.
YAHANNA.
SHALAM.
Yahweh.
Yabashu.
Yabashu.
YAHANNA.
IDI.
YAHKAPARA.
YAHKAPARA.
YAHABADI.
YAHABADI.
YAHDAIWA.
Kaya.
Atha.
Shamka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Labarka.
Aliwan.
I'll call her
Al-Kal-Ha-Aratazah. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
For lo, thy enemies make a tumult.
Thine enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
And they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said, Come, and let us cut them off from being a nation.
And let us cut them off from being a nation.
That the name of Yahshua may be no more remembered.
That the name of Yahshua may be no more remembered.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The Tabernacles of Edom.
The Tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites.
Of Moab and the Hagarenes.
Of Moab and the Hagarenes.
Gebal and Ammon and Amalek.
Gebal and Ammon and Amalek.
The Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre.
The Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur also is joined with them.
Ashur also is joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot Salah.
They have hope in the children of Lot Salah.
Do unto them as unto the Midianites.
Do unto them as unto the Midianites.
As to Sisera.
As to Sisera.
As to Jabin.
As to Jabin.
At the brook of Kasan.
At the brook of Kasan.
Which perished at Endor.
Which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a Reb and like Zeeb.
Make their nobles like a Reb and like Zeeb.
Yea. All their princes.
All their princes.
As Abba and as Zamunah.
As Abba and as Zamunah.
Who said,
Let
us take to ourselves.
Let us take to ourselves.
The houses of God in possession.
The houses of God in possession.
Oh, my power.
Oh, my power.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As a stubble before the wind.
As the stubble before the wind.
As a fire burneth the wood.
As the fire burnt the wood.
And as a flame setteth the mountains on fire.
And as the flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
And trouble forever.
And trouble forever.
Yea. Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
That men may know.
That thou.
Whose
Name alone is Yahweh.
Whose name alone is Yahweh.
Art the most high.
Art the most high.
Over all the earth.
Over all the earth. Yajimatah hands down. Sar means turn. Yeshabia means to be seated.
Let's get a lower the hand. One time hand.
Lower the camera a little bit.
Yeah, if you need to.
You think it's all right?
Yeah, you drop it down just a tad bit. Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. Started out of 1 West 125th Street. That's perfect. Yep, right. That's good. 125th Street, Harlem, New York. We're under Commanding General YAHANNA, and we're not affiliated with any other Hebrew Israelite groups. This is the Florida closing. What is it? Closing of the Feast of Tabernacles?
Yes.
Okay. This is the Florida closing of the Feast of Tabernacles. We keep the high holy days. We do all the days, and we keep all the feasts. We do all the thing that Christ did. Guess what? We also do it, dang, in the condition Christ did it in. Christ had to walk to get to the Passover on donkeys. You know what I'm saying? Christ had to walk through fields and eat corn, raw corn. Listen, I feel like we eating raw corn today. I feel like we walking through the desert. You know what I mean? Me and Officer Itazab today is walking through the desert just to keep this high holy day. Okay, because it's not easy. Okay, and this society is not easy for the true people of God to keep His days. Okay, they make it hard for you. They give you Christmas and Thanksgiving and Halloween and drugs and whores. You know what I'm saying? They try to keep, you know what I mean, you docile to the fact that who you are. But listen, we gonna hold it down right here at 1628 Avenue E, Riviera Beach, in the middle of the desert we're going to hold it down. Okay, so it's our tradition, which has been for thousands of years, for us to read, the Old Testament and read about our history and present ourselves. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what we're going to do today. So we're going to be reading our history and traditions out of the book of Leviticus, okay? And we're going to read about these days that we're supposed to keep, okay, according to the Most High God, Yahweh, okay? So we're going to read out of the book of Leviticus, chapter 23. Okay, this is the tradition of people that got off slave ships. They try to forget. They don't want you to remember who you are. They don't want you. They're going to, when you do the research, they're going to throw stuff at you like the Egyptians and stuff like that. They're going to throw stuff at you to try to throw you off. You know what I mean? Listen. Go ahead.
I should have said it. I wanted you to finish. You had something else.
No, go ahead, man. Get down. Come on, baby.
All right. Like I was gonna add, like they tell you African American.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Throw that in there.
Yeah.
You don't know what you don't know what you are.
Right. They keep you, you know what I mean, confused. They give you what they want you to have. Okay. You got off a slave ship. So who were you before you got off the slave ship? African American? Was you African American before you got off the slave ship?
Right.
I was just watching a cut a minute ago, an old cut of Muhammad Ali, and he was pretty much breaking down the same thing. Okay, he was saying every other, family of people. We didn't. Let's do that, but yeah, every other family of people got land and a culture and a name. You know what I mean? He said, who is these Negroes? You know what I'm saying? You were not called Negro when you was on that slave ship.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So you have to want to come back and serve your God, the God that you had before you got on the slave ships. Okay. The God that you serve and the people that you are have 5,000 years of history. Okay. You got 5,000 years of history right off the rip. Okay. So you got to want to come back and serve your God. You got to want to come back and be God's chosen people. Okay. Because the earth doesn't want that for you. You got to want it. Okay. So like I said, we're going to read out of the book of Leviticus, chapter 23. Okay. We're going to start at verse 1 and we're going to read the whole chapter because this chapter here in the book of Leviticus give God's chosen people, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, all the days that they're supposed to observe, okay? And it's a commandment from the Most High Power. Your God commanded you to observe these days, okay? And contrary to what the earth wants, we're going to hold it down, okay? We're going to do it right here in Avenue E, 1628 Avenue E, Riviera Beach. We're going to do it. We're going to hold it down under Commanding General YAHANNA, right? Because he held it down for me to be able to come in here and realize who I am. He gave, you know what I'm saying? He held it down so till the time came to when I finally was able to open my eyes and want to serve my God again, okay? So I'm going to do it for every other Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian who wants to serve their God. I'll be here holding it down, waiting for you to come in here, okay? So we're going to start the book of Leviticus, chapter 23. Officer I.S.U.P.K is going to read 7 verses in the Hebrew. Then we'll read it in the English language and break it down, and we'll just continue that until we get through this chapter, okay? So if you would, I.S.U.P.K, go ahead.
Okay. The book of Leviticus, chapter 23. Excuse me. Waya the bar, Yahweh, all, Mashah, La Amar. The bar, all, Bunya, Yasha'ala, Wa Amarath, Alaham, Mawa Idea, Yahweh, Ashar, Ta Quara Awa, Atham, Ma Quara Aya, Kodash, Allah Ham Mawa'idya. Verse 3. Shasha Yamayam Ta'aisha Mala'aka Wa Bayawam Ha Shaba Ya'aya Shabbat one Ma Qara'a Kodash Call Mala'ak. It's like a Mala'aka La Ata I.S.U.P.K Ha.
Miss Shabbat.
Yeah, this thing's so confusing. I hate people, but I love it at the same time. Okay, Shabbat Hawa. All right. La Yahweh Bakal Ma was Shabbat Yakum. Verse 4. Allah Ma Wa'aya Yahweh Ma Qara'aya Kodash Ashar Da Qara'aw Atham Ba Mawa'idam. Verse 5. Ba Khadash Ha Ra'ash one. Ba Arab Ba Arabaiha Aishar La Khadash Bayan Ha Arabian Pata. It's like Pasak La Yahweh. Verse 6. Waba Hamasha Aishar Yawam La Khadash Hazaha Khaga Ha Matazawath La Yahweh Shaba'ath Yamayam Ma Tazawat Ta Akawa. Verse 7. Bayawam Ha Ra'ashwan Ma Qara'a Kodam. It's like Kodash Yahaya Lakum Call Mala'akat Ay Vada La'a Ta Aishu. In the English, Leviticus chapter 23, verse 1. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel.
Speaking to the children of Israel. These records are not for everybody. Okay, Moses is speaking to the children of Israel, which in return, 2023, are the lost 12 tribes of Israel, okay? And this is what the Most High God of the universe told Moses to tell the children of Israel, not the children of Moab, not the children of Edom, but the children of Israel, okay? Those are the slaves today in the earth. The God of the universe only dealt with those slaves. And even today, he's dealing with you. The God of the universe is dealing with blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians right now today, whether we know it or not, and not in the good way, okay? That's why you're in the ghetto, you're being dealt with. You know how black people be like, I'm gonna deal with you. I'll deal with you. The Lord is dealing with us right now. That's why we're getting shot down in the streets. That's why, you know, we're on the bottom. That's why we're in the condition we're in, because the God of the universe is dealing with us, okay? Because we stopped dealing with him. You understand? Keep going, Aktazal.
Speak unto the children of Israel and saying to them concerning the feast of the Lord.
That's what this is all about tonight. Concerning the feast of the Lord. The Lord gave you days to observe. He called them feast days, okay? He even gave you, Sabbaths and stuff like that, right? But we're here to clear it all up. These are the days that we're supposed to observe, not Halloween, right? Not Thanksgiving, not Christmas, not Valentine's Day, not birthdays. The God of the universe is telling you the days that you may observe, okay? And it's a commandment. Keep going, Aktazal.
which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations. Even these are my feasts. 6 days shall work be done, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of rest.
There it is. The first high holy day that the Most High gave you comes once a week, the Sabbath. Okay, keep going.
In holy convocation, ye shall do no work therein. It is a Sabbath of the Lord. It is the Sabbath of the Most High in all your dwellings.
And where?
In all your dwellings.
Every household in our family shall keep the Sabbath day. It should be, where you at?
Verse 5, or almost at verse 5.
Okay. And who's, boom.
Almost at verse 4, I mean.
Okay, Most High Christ. Okay. Children, say unto them, whosoever, oh, I'm in the wrong, my bad.
23.
Yeah, it's like you. These are the feast days of the Most High, even holy convocations, which ye should proclaim in their season. Did you read that part?
Yes, I read all that.
Okay. Okay, keep going.
Hold on.
Yeah, I don't think you read that.
Where you at?
I just read verse 4. No, you're at the beginning of verse 3.
No, I'm almost at the end of verse 3.
Okay.
So, all right, I'll just read from here. It says, 6 days shall work be done, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of rest.
Right, that's the Sabbath, okay? This is the day that you take to rest, okay? Keep reading.
And holy convocation.
The holy convocation. This day is separate from all the other 6 days of the week, okay? Keep going.
Ye shall do no work therein.
Right, you can't do no work, meaning if you have a business, you can't force a brother or sister to do work on this day. You understand? That you can have them work for you 6 days a week, but not on the seventh day. Okay, keep going.
It is the Sabbath of the Most High.
Right, the Most High had the angels rest on the seventh day. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
In all your dwellings.
In all your dwellings, all households of Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians shall observe the Sabbath day. Okay. All households, all dwellings. This is the Most High God speaking to the children of Israel, his children, okay? That's why the children of Israel, you know what I mean? We're like his children. He chose us, you know what I mean? He was like a husband. It says he was like a husbandman to us, okay? Go ahead.
These are the feasts of the Most High.
These are the feasts of the Most High. When you see that word L-O-R-D, Lord, in all capitals, you can either say the Most High or you can say his name, Yahweh, okay? These are the feasts of our God. This is what our God gave us, okay? This is what we should be following. Not Halloween, not Thanksgiving, not birthdays, not Christmas, but the Lord is laying out the days in the earth as you live your life that you should be following. Okay, read.
Okay. Even holy convocations, which ye shall proclaim in their seasons. In their seasons.
The Lord laid it out. What day, what time you're supposed to keep these days, okay? You don't keep the Passover, you know what I'm saying, when it's not time to keep the Passover. In its season, you'll do the Passover, okay? Keep going.
In the 14th day of the first month at even is the Most High's Passover.
See, I was just speaking about the Passover. This is when you do the Passover. He just laid it out for you, okay? This is when you keep the Passover. The Most High, not any other time, okay? This is when you keep the Passover. Read.
And on the 15th day of the same month is the feast of unleavened bread unto the Most High. 7 days ye must eat unleavened bread. In the first day ye shall have an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein.
The Most High God has created a culture for Black people, Hispanics and Native Indians.
Right.
He created a culture, a way of life, the way, what you're supposed to observe, what you're supposed to do, what you're supposed to eat, how you're supposed to dress. We're not going to read everything, but we're going to read about these days that he laid out that is part of your culture, okay? Part of who you are, okay? These things right here make who you are in the earth, okay? So I'm going to read the next 7 verses in the Hebrew, and then we'll read it in the English, okay? Leviticus chapter 23, verse 8 in the Hebrew. Waha Korab Thumb Asha La Yahweh Shabbat it's like it. Yum Bayawam Ha Shabayaya Ma Kwara'a Kwadash Call Mala Akaf I Bada La Ibad
means work.
Okay, Ibad.
Okay, I get what you. Ibad ha. I get
right, that's it. Will have to be Ibad ha. La'a the Aishua. Verse 9. Wa ya dabar Yahweh all Mashah La Amar. Verse 10. Dabar La Banya.
That's all.
That's okay. All, my bad. I said La.
Yes.
You know, you already know. All Banya Yasha'ala Wa Amarta Alahayam Kaya Ta Ba'awa all Ha Arataza Ashar Anya Nathan Lakam Wakwa Tazartham Af Kwa Taza Yaraha Kwa Taza Yara Waha Ba'af Ba Atham like Af Imar Wa Shayak Quad Taza Yarakam all Ha Kahan. Verse 11. Waha Nayak Af Ha Imar Lapanya Yahweh Lara Taza Nakam Ma Makar it's like Ma Makarat Ha Shabbat Ya Naya it's like Ya Naya Panwa Panyawa Ha Kahan. Verse 12. What I it's like what I Yathma Bayawam Ha Naya Pakam Af Ha Imar Kabash the Mayam Bun Shan Bun Sha Nathwa Sha Nathwa La I Laha La Yahweh. Verse 13. Wama Nakathwa Shanya I Sharunyam, Salath, Bala Wala, Ba Sham, Ba Shama, Ba Shaman, Asha, La Yahweh, Rayak, Na Ya, it's like it, Na Yakka, Wana Saka, Yayan, Rabba Ith, Rabba Ya'ith, like it. Ha Yan. Verse 14. I'm at 14, right? Yeah, 14. Wala Kum. Wa Kwa Laya. Wa Ka Ramal Raka Ramal.
In Carmel.
Carmel. Okay. Wa Carmel.
No. You said it right. I was saying that's the translation.
Okay.
In Carmel.
In Carmel. Okay. La'a ta akolwa. Aid Tazam. Ha Yawam. Hazaha. Aid. Haba Ya'ach. It's like Haba Ya'akam. Af Kwara Ban. Allah Hayakam. Kwaf. I Walam. La da Rak Yakam. Bakal. Ma Sha Bak Yakam.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 8 in the bastard tongue. But ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Most High 7 days. Shalom. Oh, it's like I was Gazat says shalom.
Shalom, sir. Yahbashim Yahshabrakatah.
Ye shall make but ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Most High 7 days. And the 7th day is an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, When ye be come into the land which I give unto you, and shall reap the harvest thereof, then ye shall bring a sheaf of the first fruits of your harvest unto the priest.
Right. This is crucial right here, because this is before, you know what I'm saying? This is before we got the promised land that the Most High, you know, was trying to give us coming out of Egypt, right?
Right.
So the Most High is saying, all right, I'm gonna lay it out for you right now. When you come into this land and you get rich, and you have land and you have crops and all this stuff, this is what you're gonna do. This is how you're going to treat. This is how you're gonna live. This is gonna be, you know what I mean, your way of life. This is how you're gonna operate. Okay? Keep reading.
Come on. And ye shall reap the harvest thereof, then ye shall bring a sheaf of the first fruits of your harvest unto the priest.
To the priest, because the way it was laid out, right? The priests didn't do slavery, or they didn't do servant work. They just served the Lord. They were to go between you and the Most High. Okay, you had issues, you came to the priest. That's what their job was. Okay, they were to go between the people and the Most High. Okay, so since they didn't have land, since they didn't have crops, since they didn't have cattle, you had to take care of it. Okay, this is the way the God of Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians laid it out before we even went and got that land. You know what I mean? Before we even got that, okay? Then he laid it out for us. This is what you're going to do. Keep reading.
Verse 11. And he shall wave the sheaf before the Most High to be accepted for you. On the morrow after the Sabbath, the priest shall wave it. And ye shall offer that day when ye wave the sheaf in he land without blemish of the first year for a burnt offering unto the Most High.
Right. That burnt, you giving it to the Most High. And by you giving it to the Most High, you are supporting the priest. All right. Like you are, we are, you know what I'm saying? How are the other nations going to serve God? By serving you. Okay. So this is a micro, version of that. Okay. We take care of the priest, and it's like, you know what I mean? You're doing that to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? It's how you serve the God of the universe, by doing what he said. And he gave you a culture and a heritage. And this is part of it right here. Okay? Go ahead and keep reading. Isupk.
And ye shall offer that day when ye wave the sheaf in he land without select. And the meat offering thereof shall be 2 tenths deals of fine flour mingled with oil, an offering made by fire unto the Most High for a sweet savor. And the drink offering thereof shall be of wine, the fourth part of an hin.
If I could, like, this sounds delicious. Okay, you're gonna cook this thing up. This is of the first year. So what they call filet mignon. Bring the priest filet mignon. You know what I'm saying? And some wine. Okay, do that. Okay, and listen. If the priest, if you are taking care of the priest like this, making them feel like kings, imagine what you got at the crib. Because you bringing this, you know what I'm saying? You bringing this. You're giving this to the priest. So imagine what you got at the crib. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
You know what I mean? And listen, is this the Lord giving us a commandment to bring wine?
Hey.
But I thought we couldn't. I thought, alcohol was a sin.
Listen. This society would have us think all kinds of things and have us, operating in all kinds of, ways that is not conducive to our culture, to our way of life. You understand? Okay. The Christian church has done a horrible job at leading Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Okay.
If I may,
go ahead.
It was crazy. The worst part about all of it is that they'll just lie to keep their notion going.
And if I could, don't mean to cut you off.
No, you good.
They don't know nothing. There's certain people I deal with like almost on a daily basis. Okay. And, I'll say something about, they're supposed to be in the church. Mm-hmm. Okay. And I'll say something about, what the Bible says. No clue, man. Just no clue. All they're doing is regurgitating what somebody said before them. Okay. They're just regurgitating what their mama told them and their grandmama told them. They're regurgitating, you know what I'm saying, what Esau has laid out for them to do. Okay, they have no clue that the word shit is in the Bible. Yeah. They have no clue, you know what I mean, that the word nigger is in the Bible. They don't know this book. You tell them to go to a certain book, they won't know where it's at. Well, I thought you go to church every Sunday.
I thought you knew the Bible.
Right, yeah. All they do is regurgitate what that pastor said. They'll memorize it and regurgitate it to you. They'll come home and regurgitate it to you, and it makes no goddamn sense. Okay, so that's what's happening. They're dumb as a box of rocks. Everybody in the Christian church is dumb as a box of rocks when it comes to knowing God's word, when it comes to knowing his feast days, when it comes to knowing the heritage he gave to Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. They're dumb as a box of rocks. Go ahead.
So yeah, like they, you know what I'm saying? They'll lie just to keep their notion going. Like they'll tell you, like you bring up God, do you bring up this scripture right here where God is telling you, commanding you to bring wine? Yeah. You know what they'll say to that? They'll say, well, wine today ain't the wine that we. They'll say something like that. I'm telling you, this is what they do. Somebody do.
Who is it? Can you pull it up?
Darsha. Yeah, it's Darsha. She texted me, but
all right, go ahead.
But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a lot.
That's it, man. All the Christian church does is regurgitate and perpetuate the lies that's been laid out for us so we can stay in the condition that we're in. Okay? Shalom, sis.
Of the earth.
Yes.
All right. So yeah, that's all. You know what I mean? They just tell you whatever sounds good so that they can try to keep they
yeah, like I said, they're dumb as a box of rocks.
Yeah.
Have no clue of what the Most High God of our people actually said. You know what I mean? What He wants from us. Just regurgitate whatever has been told to them by, you know, your grandmother and your mama and the Christian pastor. Okay, keep reading.
Verse 14. I read the fourth part of hand part. Part of the hand part.
And the wine and all that.
All right. Verse 14. And ye shall eat neither bread nor parched corn nor green ears until the selfsame day that ye have brought an offering unto your God. It shall.
Go ahead, Slacker.
It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations in all your dwellings.
Throughout, we're in the book of Leviticus, chapter 23. We're at verse 14. Okay, Leviticus 23 and verse 14. And the Most High, this is Moses speaking to the children of Israel, telling us what the Most High God of the universe is wanting us to do. He's laying out for us, right? Right. Because we didn't want to listen. We didn't want God to talk directly to us. So we said, Moses, you know what I mean? You deal with the Most High and you come tell us what He said, right? So right here it says, and ye shall eat neither bread nor parched corn nor green ears. Okay, that's that harvest that, you know, from all the land that you got, from all the crops you have, right? You're not going to eat anything on this day until the self same day that ye have brought an offering unto your God. And like we said earlier, you bringing that offering to God is taking care of the priest. Okay, this is how they ate. This is the culture and the way of life God laid out for us before we even went and got the land. Okay, an offering unto your God. It shall be a statute. This is the part you know what I mean? It should be a statute forever throughout your generations in all your dwellings. So I don't know where they come, up with, the laws are done away with. Because it's telling you right here, does the Most High change? I think not. You know what I mean? And right here, He's telling you, okay, it shall be a statute forever throughout your generations in all your dwellings. Every house, like I said, I imagine that this today on the way to the school. Just imagine in the earth, you know how like July the 4th come around and every house got a damn grill out there in the yard. Everybody's celebrating July the 4th. Just imagine everybody celebrating the closing of where we at? Feast of Tabernacles. Okay. Yeah. Every house, just imagine every house. On these days that God's laying out, we got, you know what I mean? It's party time. Grills going, lambs being slaughtered, every house.
Like if I could imagine Esau recognizing it as they were what these no, I'm saying like, well, Blacks and Hispanics, they're not okay, yeah, because what you're saying is true. Like the only way we'd be even all celebrating this is if we was in rulership.
Right.
But like imagine if everybody knew Black people ain't coming to work today because it's the feast it's the closing of the feast. You know what I'm saying?
That's like what I brought out last week. That's like shutting down the economy. The Day of Atonement is like shutting down the economy because you can't eat or drink nothing all day.
Right.
And that's what really pushes the economy. People out eating and drinking and buying stuff. who the heck's gonna be out shopping? Yeah. You know what I mean? If you can't stop and buy a soda, or lemonade, or a slice of pizza, you can't eat nothing all day. You gonna be like, man, I'm just chilling at the crib. I ain't even going out. You know what I mean? I want to get my blood pressure up. You know, black people talk, right? I'm not even gonna get my blood pressure up, man. Mm-hmm. That would be shut down the economy. Okay, keep going. That's it on that one.
You're gonna raise my blood pressure.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, give it to me in the Hebrew, verse 15 through 22. No, 21.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 15, in the holy tongue. Mm-hmm. Wa sapar thum lakam ma makarath ha shabbath ma yawam ha ba ya akam ath aymar ha tanwa pa shabai shabbathwath tama yamath ta ha yayanha, verse 16. Eid ma makorath ha shabbat ha shabayaith ta saparwa ha ta saparwa. That's a thought.
No. You read that word.
Oh, the next word.
Yeah.
Oh, ha kamash yum what? Yawam waha korabathma. So like waha korabthum ma nakha ha dasha or kadasha la Yahweh. Verse 17. Ma wa shab ma wa shabbatyakum taba ya awa lacham ta nawapa shatyam shanya I sharan yum. You know, brother, low key dyslexic, even in Hebrew.
I told you that earlier.
You was about to say it.
I said, you know what it is. I thought you.
Yeah. No, I peeped. I'm telling you, yeah, brothers. I'm telling you, I'm right here with you. I shar na yum salah ta ha yayanha chamatza ta ak yana ba kawaryam la Yahweh. Verse 18. Wa ha korabath wa ha korab thum al ha lacham shaba'aith kabashyam ta mayamam manya. It's like a banya shana wapar bun bakwar akad wa yalam shanyam ya hayawa la ayla la Yahweh wa manakath wa ma na khatam wa na saka yaham asha. I think that's Asha. What verse is this? 18, right?
Asha, yeah.
Is that fire?
Well, it's kind of you really can't burn.
So I think so. Yeah, Ash, because Ash is fire or burn, and Ha is like would be the advertisement. I mean, what did I say? Mm-hmm. I think I said advertisement. I did not mean to say that. The pronoun, I cannot think possessive pronoun. So anyway, I'm sorry.
It's an end, so it'll definitely be a pronoun.
It's 18. Right.
Go ahead. We're at the end of 18.
Right.
Right, yeah.
Asha Rayak Na Yakak La Yahweh, verse 19. Wa Aisha Yatham Sha Ayar. What is this? Ain Yum? Oh, Aiza Yum. Like, I don't know why it's written like this.
Aiza Yum, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why it's written like this in this book. It's always connecting the za and the ya, making it look like a taza. Aiza Yum. Achad La Khataz La Kha Ta'ath Wa Shanya Kabashyam Banya Shana La Zaka La Zabak Shalomyam, verse 20. Wa Hanayap Ha Kahan Atham Al Lakam Ha Bakaryam Dana Wapa Lapanya Yahweh Al Shanya Kabashyam Kodash Yahweh La Kahan, verse 21. Wa Kwara Atham Ba Aitazam Hayawam Hazaha Ma Kwara Kodash Yaha Lakam called Mala'akab Ibadah or Ibadha La'a Ta Aishua Hakwath Iwalam Bakal Mawashab Tayakam La Darak Yakam.
So before you read it in the English, I just wanted to point out, remember we read earlier, because I thought about it, when he laid out that recipe in the meat offering thereof should be, chapter 1, verse 13, the meat offering thereof shall be 2/10 deal of fine flour mingled with oil, and an offering made by fire unto the Most High for a sweet savor. And the drink offering thereof should be fine, it's like of wine, a fourth part of an hin. But basically, this was, we were bringing the best, because remember we said a lamb without blemish. Like, you were going to bring this good meat, you were going to season it up, cook it, right? Then bring some good wine and give all this to the priest, right?
Right.
And this is when we were following the law, statutes, and commandments. This is when we was doing what our God told us to do. He was going to give us land, cattle, fruit, and rulership. And once we stopped doing it, right, now we eat, I don't even know what this is.
Steak and lamb and
it's
mashed potatoes.
Yes, it's what they call it. Yeah. You know what I mean?
What you call
and then our wine is what I don't. This is the condition we chose over this. You know what I mean? So it's us here trying to bring Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians back so we can get that land again. You know what I mean? Like, when Christ returns, he's not going to return and leave us here, and he's going to put us in our land, just like he did, just like the Most High did right here. He said, this land I'm about to give you, you know what I mean? This is how you're going to run. This is how you're going to live in this land. So when Christ returns, we're going to go to a land, and this is, again, these are the things that we must do, okay? And we'll have rulership. We'll have, lambs of the first year. We'll have fine wine, all this stuff, you know what I mean? But until then, we have the job to bring Black people, Hispanics, and Native Indians back to the Most High so we can get that land. You understand what I'm saying? That's what this is all about. Okay, go ahead with what you got.
Good. You know what I'm saying? Also, that meat offering, right? Because I did, that's heavy too.
Is it raining out there?
Yeah, it is. It just started.
Okay.
Where it said, in the meat offering thereof shall be 2/10 deals of fine flour mingled with oil. That's your fried chicken.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's delicious and wonderful.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Fried chicken is in
this chicken was not, this chicken wasn't, like raised like Esau raised Esau. His. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like this is, and this ain't chicken. This is lamb.
Well, this says meat, right?
No, lamb without blemish.
Okay, but I'm all right. So
verse 12,
verse 13, right?
Verse 12 tells you this lamb.
I know. All right. So what I'm trying to say is,
I got you, baby. I understand.
The way we fry chicken is in the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The flour mingle with the oil.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So like this is like my point is, you know, like they like Esau look at, you know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of black people that I don't know if they feel ashamed or if they feel some type of way because they eat fried food.
Like
brother, that's in the Bible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's your culture. You know what I'm saying? To eat fried food, fried chicken, fried lamb, whatever. I never had fried lamb.
Nah, that sounds good.
Sounds like I might try. We're gonna do that.
It's going down.
All right. So, but yeah, that's all I wanted to bring up.
Okay, so where we at? Verse
18.
In the English, you read the whole thing in the Hebrew. So
did I? Yeah, I did. Yeah.
So start at 15 and read it in the bastard tongue.
Come. You said 15?
Right? That's what we
No, we read the 21.
Oh, okay. Right.
Oh, yeah. Oh my God.
Yes.
Listen, it's been a long day. I'm tired.
Yes, read 15 in the English.
That's a lot. Verse 15 in the English. Kind of what kind. And ye shall count unto you from the morrow after the Sabbath, for the day that ye brought the sheaf of the wave offering. Even 7 Sabbaths shall be complete, even unto the morrow. After the 7 Sabbaths shall ye number 50 days. And ye shall offer a new meat offering unto the Lord. Ye shall bring unto your habitations 2 wave loaves of 2 tenths deals. They shall be of fine flour. They shall be baken with leaven. They are the first fruits unto the Lord.
This is one of the high holy days that, you know, our power gave us for us to observe, right? And he's laying it out how you're going to do it. Okay, keep going.
Okay. And ye shall offer with the bread 7 lambs without blemish.
How many lambs?
7 lambs.
Okay, each. Now this is for every dwelling. Okay, we read this, you know, not too long ago, a week or so ago, a couple of weeks or whatever. This is for every dwelling. Every house is gonna do this. Okay, so basically, we got it made. We made it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, can you imagine? Like, he's telling us about this promised land, right? The Christian church has been telling you about, you know what I mean, making it, and you know what I mean, and getting a blessing and all that. Well, we made it here. Okay, we made it. You know what I'm saying? We got to the promised land. We got the land. We got the cattle. We got the fruits. We made it. We're on top. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Come. 7 lambs without blemish of the first year, and 1 young bullock, and 2 rams. They shall be for a burnt offering unto the Most High.
Right. Just imagine, you know what I mean? Like, you know, if you want to say it's money, you know what I mean? Let's you know, say it's money. This is, you know, a lot of money right here. 7 lambs, okay, and 1 young bullock, okay. Who's got the money? And 2 rams, okay. That's some paper right there. That's cheddar. You know what I'm saying? Keep going. And you giving this away.
Right.
So you got it made. You got it. Go ahead.
Today they would call it money to blow.
Right. To burn. It's a burnt offering. We got money to burn. We got money to burn here. We made it. But how did we make it though? How do we make it, sis? How do we make it? How do we make it to this position where we got money to burn? I know, but how did we get there? How did we get in this position where we got money to burn? How did we do this? Did we work overtime? What did we do? How did we get here? That's it. Just by doing what the Most High told us to do. Moses said, put blood on your doorpost. Just imagine if, you know what I mean, Commanding General YAHANNA sent down the ordinance today and say, go throughout the black community and tell everybody they got to put a slosh of blood on their doorpost by a certain night. You know what I mean? Black people look at you like you're crazy. They'll be like, on my door? on this shack that I live in, if you want me to put some blood up here so the flies can come in, right? Man, you gotta be kidding me. You know, we're not ready to follow orders. We're not willing to follow orders today. You know what we want to do? What our heart says, my mind, what my heart, you know, my mind, what me, that's what we want. We don't want to do what God said. My cousin was here today, and God don't serve you. You serve God. You're supposed to serve God, not God serve you. You don't sit here all day asking God for this and that and do this. You giving him orders? No, he gives you orders, and you follow it. And by following the order, you get what we're reading about right now. You get money to burn. You understand? Go ahead, what you got?
With their meat offering and their drink offerings, even an offering made by fire of sweet savor unto the Lord. Then ye shall sacrifice one kid of the goats for a sin offering, and 2 lambs of the first year for a sacrifice of peace offerings. And the priest shall wave them with the bread of the first fruits for a wave offering before the Most High. With the 2 lambs, they shall be holy to the Most High for the priest. Verse 21. And ye shall proclaim on the selfsame day that it may be an holy convocation unto you. Ye shall do no servile work therein. It shall be a statute forever in all your dwellings.
For how long?
Forever.
Forever. Not until, you know, the Christian pastors say the laws are done away with. Okay? Forever. In all your dwellings. Throughout your generations. Forever. Perpetual. Non-stop. We're supposed to be doing this thing. We were supposed to be in rulership. You know what I mean? But we gave that up. We turned that down so we can have a tree in our living room. We turned that down. You know what I mean? So we could have that a day that we celebrate ourselves, right? A day that we proclaim that, you know, we are, you know, whatever. I'm the most precious thing on the earth for this 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? Everybody listen to me. Okay, do what I say. Bring me gifts. You know what I mean? When you're supposed to be bringing the Most High gifts. Okay. You read that last set, right? Who read? My turn. Yeah. So I'm going to read in the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 22.
I was going to say I wasn't all the way done with it.
Oh, go ahead.
It shall be a statute forever in all your dwellings throughout your generations.
Shalom. Okay. The laws are not done away with. We're supposed to be serving a God, not a God serving us. And he laid it out for you, what he wants you to do. It's written. We kept records. We were very meticulous with keeping records. Okay. We kept the record of it. And it's right here. This is how God's chosen people, the slaves today, are supposed to serve him. Okay. This is how you're supposed to operate. These are the things you're supposed to be doing. Okay. So I'm going to keep reading in the Hebrew. We're going to read verse 21, Leviticus chapter 23, verse 22 through 28. Okay. Okay. Leviticus chapter 23. 22. Oh. Chapter 23, verse 22. Like Kanye's, wait till I get my money right. We'll have money to burn. Okay, here we go. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 22. Wa ba qua tazar kam. Af qua tazar yar. Ara tazar kam. La'a the call Ha'af Shadak Ba Kwa Tazar Wala Quat. Quad taza yarak. La'a. Ta la quat. La ain ya. Wala gara. The izab. A thumb. Anya. Yahweh. Allah hayakam. Verse 23. Waya dabar. Yahweh. La Salakia. O Masha. La Amar. Verse 24. Dabar. All Banya. Yarsha Allah. La Amar. Ba Khadash. Ha Sha Baya Aya. Aba Kad Slakia. Slakia. Ba Akkad. La Kadash. Yahweh. Lakam. Oh, Slakia. Ya Haya. Lakam. Shabbat one. Za Ka Rawan. The Ra wa Aiha. Ma Kwara'a. Kwadash. Verse 25. Call Malachta. Malakach. Malakach. I Bada. La'a. The I.S.U.P.K. Waha Kwara Bahma. Asha. La Yahweh. Verse 26. Wa Ya Dabar. Yahweh. All. Masha. La Amar. Aka. Or Ak.
Is it a ka like a or a ka?
A ka.
Yeah, a ka.
But I.S.U.P.K. La Kadash. Ha Shaba Ya'aya. Hazaha Yawam. Ha Ka Parayam. Hawa'a. Ma Kwara'a. Kwadash. Yahweh. Lakam. Wa na Yatam. Af. Na Pashat Yakam. Waha Kwarabathma. Asha. La Yahweh. Verse 28. Wakal. Mala Ak. Or Mala Aka. La'a. The I.S.U.P.K. But I Tazam. Hayawam. Hazaha. Kaya. Yawam. Ka Parayam. Hazaha. Kaya. Yawam. Ka Parayam. Hawa'a. La Kapar. I la Yakam. Al Yakam. Al. I. I'll.
Isle is people.
No, but that was all.
Yeah, it's Isle. So verse 29, right?
28.
Oh, 28. Like,
yeah. Okay, I'm gonna keep going though. Al Yakam. La Panya. Yahweh. Allahayakam. That's it. That's go ahead and read it. The English from verse 22.
All right. Okay. 2. All right. In the Bassatum.
Yeah, this tonight is basically we are just going over and reiterating the days that you should observe in the earth. Now, if you, let's say you have a day that you got married, right? Now, it doesn't say you can't observe that day, and that's a special day to you and your significant other. And once a year, y'all, you know what I mean, observe that day. But these days are mandatory. These days are required. It's not required for you to say, you know what? We got married this day a year ago. Let's go have some fun. But you can do it. But this is required. We should do this. Don't miss it. It said it's a statute throughout your generations forever. This is what you're supposed to do. You can't miss it. It's not an option. You have to do it. You understand? Read, Itazar.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 22, in the Bassatum. And when ye reap the harvest of your land, thou shalt not make clean riddance of the corners of thy
First
field.
of all, imagine having land. Enough land where you got crops and you're growing all this food. You know what I mean? The Lord is telling you this is how you're going to operate when you have all this land and all this crop and all this money to burn. You're going to leave some of it. He's going to talk. Go ahead, Itazar.
Come on.
Because I'm giving the comparison, fruit and money and all this. I'm saying it's money. Fruit, the animals, it's money. You know what I mean? That's money. Mm-hmm. So we had money, we had animals to burn, money to burn. Now he's going to tell you about the fruit, right? Leave it. You're going to read it and go ahead. The fruit is money. Go ahead.
And when ye reap the harvest of your land, thou shalt not make clean riddance of the corners of thy field when thou reapest. Neither shalt thou gather any gleanings, any gleaning of thy harvest.
Okay, so real quick, this is just saying, what did it say? You should not, where we at? Verse 22. Reap the harvest of your land, thou shalt not make clean riddance. So you're not gonna pick the fruit all the way up to the edge. You know what I'm saying? That clean riddance is you're gonna leave them, you know what I mean? Like, let's say you have rows of trees, you know what I mean? 1 row, 2 row, you're gonna leave that whole row on the edge, you're just gonna leave it alone. You're not even gonna pick the shit off that one, you're gonna leave it right there. That's clean. You're not gonna do a clean riddance. You're not gonna get all of it. You're gonna leave that first row, leave it right there. Go ahead, Isupk.
Come on. Verse 22. Neither shalt thou gather any gleaning of thy harvest.
Right. So any fruit, any fruit that hit the ground, you're not gonna you're not gonna pick that up. If you got your workers going through, getting all the mangoes, the apples, and the oranges, some fall on the ground, you got money, leave money on the ground. You got money to just leave on the ground, okay? Go ahead.
Thou shalt leave them unto the poor and to the stranger.
Right. You're gonna give money to the poor. You're gonna give, you know what I mean? You're gonna give money to the stranger, the people who ain't got nothing. You're gonna take care of them. Listen, our God laid out a culture for us. And our culture is for us to take care of one another. Not, you know what I mean, hate one another. Not look out for yourself, which is what the Christian church is based off of. You know what I mean? Like, what is it? They go, your blessing or whatever. Your blessing, not everybody. If I'm blessed, everybody blessed, you know, in the school. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? If I got it, school's got it. You know what I mean? And that's me not being selfish, okay? Go ahead, Itazar.
It says, I am the Most High, your power. And the Most High spake unto Moses.
Basically, since I gave you this thing, this is how you're going to handle it. This is how you're going to handle my money. This is how you're going to handle what I gave you. It's mine. I'm just putting you in charge of it. Go ahead.
And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, In the 7th month, in the first day of the month, shall ye have a Sabbath.
So did the Most High speak to everybody, or did he speak to one man? He spoke to Moses. He didn't speak to Sister so-and-so or Rabbi, so the preacher in every church, your grandmama and everybody else. He spoke to one man and told that man to go and tell the rest of the family what's up. We're a family.
That's heavy. And if I may,
go ahead.
If I could speak to that too, because like you brought up something heavy, like these pastors, preachers, they'll say that the Lord is speaking to them, right?
I'm telling you, your mama will tell you that.
But you got like 5 different what's it called? Denomination. You got how many denominations? I don't even know. It's a lot of denominations, but all of them got God speaking to them. Why ain't they all on one accord? Like, is God telling them all something different?
That's yeah. Wow, that's
Like God telling each and every one of y'all something different.
That's how you know God ain't talking to them. That's them talking to themselves.
Because if God was talking to them, surely He would have them all in one accord.
That's it. You got that right, because we were all on one accord. When we came out of Egypt, we were all on one accord. We all went that way. And some of us get lost by going that way and say, the Lord spoke to me, I'm going this. We all went one direction, right through the Red Sea.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And if I also, too, you know what I'm saying? And everybody who didn't go the way that everybody else is going, made it clear, yeah, I'm going to serve Baal. Right. I'm going to serve a different God than what y'all serve. It's like you made it clear. Yeah. I wasn't saying, no, God telling me to go. Right. No, I'm going this way because I serve another God.
Right, exactly.
Like, y'all just lying.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. They're selfish. They want to do things the way they want to do it. Okay, keep going.
All right. It says, speaking to the children of Israel, saying in the 7th month, in the first day of the month, shall ye have a Sabbath, a memorial of blowing of trumpets, and holy convocation.
Okay, so he said, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, in the 7th month, in the first day of the month, shall ye have a Sabbath. Okay, now we're finna go. This is another high holy day. This is another day he's going to give you. And most of these days are like for you to remember something. Like this day, you're going to observe it because I need you to remember this thing that, you know what I mean? You remembering this thing means you're going to remember how you got where you're at right now. Let me remember how the hell I got all this land. How did I get in the position where I got money to burn? How did I get in the position where I got money to just throw away on the ground? Leave money on the ground. How do they? You throw it in the air, the money. Yeah, how do I got money? Because that's what they did. Like when he didn't glean, he didn't pick up any money off the fruit off the ground. He made it rain. You know what I mean? It's just gonna rain money. It's just on the ground now. Anybody come pick it up who need it. You know what I'm saying? How did I get in this position? Well, the Lord is saying, if you remember this day, if you remember this thing, you're gonna remember how you got in this position. You know what I'm saying? And then maybe you can keep doing it to stay in this position. Okay, go ahead. This is one of my favorite days right here because this, you know what I mean? Like this day really lays out. You remember this day? This day really lays out us being obedient. This day really lays out us being obedient and doing what God said and did, you know what I mean? Like, so we know we can get what he said he had for us. Go ahead and read it, Itazar.
Okay. A memorial of blowing of trumpets and holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein, but ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Most High. Verse 26. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, also on the 10th day of this 7th month, there shall be a day of atonement. It shall be an holy convocation unto you. And ye shall afflict your souls, and offer an offering made by fire unto the Most High. And ye shall do no work in that same day.
That's crazy. Like this today, 2023, we try to keep these days, right? We try to keep these days in our condition in our captivity, right?
Right.
But I had to go to slavery on the Day of Atonement.
Right.
You know what I mean? And the Lord said I wasn't supposed to do that. That's when he said, when you're in rulership, you're going to do this day, but you don't have to work on this day. We're not in rulership no more. So I was required to get up and go out and sweat for 8 hours on this day. It was rough, but I did it. Okay. And we came in here and we closed it out. And it's so crazy because I was thirsty and hungry all day. But when we closed it out, I think I ate like 2 slices of whatever it is we had. And that was it. I was good to go. Okay. The Lord don't want us to be greedy. I feel like he don't want us to be greedy. You know what I mean? Go ahead, Itazal.
And ye shall do no work in that same day, for it is a day of atonement, to make an atonement for you before the Most High your power.
That's it, man. You know what I mean? But I like that. I always like to illustrate the blowing, the day of blowing of the trumpets, memorial of blowing of the trumpets, because that's the day when he gave us victory over this city. This city had walls built up around it. The people were fortified in that city. And just by us following orders, right, and walking around the city once a day for 7 days or whatever, and then on the last day, we walked around the city 8 times or whatever, then we just blew trumpets and the walls just fell down. Just being obedient. Yeah. You know what I mean? Just being obedient and doing what God said to do. He gave, you know what I mean? Like walls, fortified walls just fell down and we were able to go in there and take the city. Okay. So it's the same thing today. If you're obedient and you do what God said, he's going to make bombs drop on this place and unalive everybody so you can have your own land, so you can get out of this condition that you're in. Okay. Go ahead and give me verse 29 through 35 in the Hebrew, if you would.
Leviticus 23, verse 29 in the Hebrew. Yah called Hanapash Ashar La'a Ta'ina Ba'etazam Hayawam Azaha Wa Na Karatha or Karatha Ma'ay Mayam. I'm sorry, Ma'anya. Verse 30. Wakal Ha Napash Ashar Ta'aisha Call Mala'aka Ba'aitazam Hayawam Azaha Waha Abadafia Ha Napash Ha Hawa'a Ma Korab Aima. Verse 31. Call Mala'aka La'a Ta'aishua Kakwath Aywalam Ladaratikum Bakal Ma Shabbatyakum. Verse 32. Shabbatwan Hawa'a Lakam Wa Aynayatum Ath Napashakyakum Bath Sluggy Bath Shaiha La Khadash Ba'Irab Ma'Irab Irab Ta Shabbatwa. It's like Ta Shabbatwa Shabbatkam. Verse 36. Mala'aka Aibada La'a Ta'aishua Shaba'ath Mayam was Yamayam Taquara Yabua Asha La Yahawa Bayawam Ha Shamayamnaya Ma Kora'a Kodash Yahaya Lakam Waha Kwarabtum Ashala Yahweh Aitazarath Hawa'a Call Malakah Aibadah La'a Ta Aishawa. Verse 37. Allah Mawa'id Yahweh Ashar Ta Kwara'awa Atham Ma Kwara'aya Kodash Laha Kwarayab Asha La Yahweh Ayla Manaka Zabak Wa Nasakayam Dabar Yawam Yawamwa. Verse 38. Malabad. Hold up. I think I read it.
Yeah, you should have stopped at 35.
35?
Yeah.
Okay.
29 through 35. Go ahead and read it in English.
Book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 29 in the English. For whatsoever soul it be that shall not be afflicted in that same day, he shall be cut off from among his people. And whatsoever soul it be that doeth any work in that same day, the same soul will I destroy from among his people.
Right. If you willingly say, you know what, I'm working. I gotta make me some money. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't do that. Like, Esau required that of me. You know what I'm saying? I had to do it because, you know what I mean, if I didn't do it, then I wouldn't be able to go the day after that and, you know what I mean, continue to be able to eat and pay my rent. You understand what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And whatsoever soul it be that, hold up, it's like it. 31. Ye shall do no manner of work. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generation in all your dwellings. It shall be unto you a Sabbath of rest. And ye shall afflict your souls. In the 9th day of the month at even, from even unto even, shall ye celebrate your Sabbath. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, The 15th day of this 7th month shall be the Feast of Tabernacles, for 7 days unto the Most High.
That's where we at right now, baby. Feast of Tabernacles. Okay, read that little from the top right there.
The 15th day of this 7th month.
Right, that's where we at right now. The 15th day of the 15th day of the 7th month of the 9th month, right?
7.
Okay. Go ahead.
Shall be the Feast of Tabernacles for 7 days unto the Most High. On the first day shall be in holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein.
Chill out, man. You know what I mean? Chill out. Relax. You know what I'm saying? Kick it. Go ahead.
That's it.
Oh, okay. Well, this is the beginning of it. First day of these 7 days. The Lord is saying, relax, man. Take it easy. Kick it. Reflect. You know what I'm saying? You know, be able to wake up whenever you want to wake up. Wake up 10:30, 11 o'clock when you just can't sleep no more. You know, imagine doing that every day. I just did it for like a week. It's hard to get used to it. I mean, like, to come back and have to, you know what I mean, wake up now again at 6 in the morning. You know what I mean? It's, you know what I mean? We're better off in rulership. We're better off in rulership and having land and money to blow and money to burn and money and making it rain than in the condition that we're in right now. And basically, the bottom line is, I'm just trying to let all Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians know that all you have to do is be obedient to God. I know it's not, I know it's not, you know, instant. What
gratification?
Yeah, it's not instant gratification. You come in here for a week, you keep the laws, and, you know, it's all good. That's not how it's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? but the Lord needs to see you, you know what I mean, being obedient. Okay? Even if, think about if you don't get to see it in your lifetime, at least your children will get to see it, or your children's children, somebody, you know what I mean? It's coming. And you'll be the foundation of it. They'll read about you and say, man, he held it down. Until the Lord came, you know, until he passed away, then he held it down. This is one of the reasons why we got it, you know what I mean? Because how this brother, you know, lived in the earth, you know what I mean? How he lived his life, how he was obedient, how she was obedient. You understand? That's it, man. And that's all it takes, is just being obedient. Not putting in your mouth whatever the hell you want to put in your mouth. You understand? Not observing whatever day you want to observe, but serving God, doing what he said to do. Sounds amazing, don't it? You serving God instead of God serving you. Instead of you waking up saying, God, do this thing for me. Do this thing for me. Every other day, we asking God to do something for us. Fix the flat tire. Turn the lights on. Do it. Well, he asked you to do something. When's the last time you did something he asked you to do? I don't know. So yeah, that's what it is. We need to be serving the Most High God. Go ahead, what you had.
I was gonna say, you know, and they try to make, like, it's another thing that they throw in your face to keep you from serving God. You know, when they give certain black people, you know, crumbs, like they give them a little paycheck, you know what I'm saying? Give them a little $1 million paycheck, and now it's like, see, I can make it rain. I can, you know, live how I want to live. All I gotta do is this or that, you know what I'm saying? I gotta rap, and you know what I'm saying? But you don't even realize you serving a God. It's just not your God.
Mm-hmm.
You're serving Esau.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You serving money, mammon.
Yeah. No, what you're saying is heavy, because at the end of the day, you're supposed to have your own economy. You know what I mean? You're supposed to have the money, supposed to have your face on it. You're under somebody else. You are under another people. You are in their kingdom. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to come up in his kingdom. It's his kingdom. Even if listen, Moses came up, right, in Pharaoh's kingdom, but it wasn't Moses' kingdom. Moses had to leave to get his own kingdom. You understand what I'm saying? We're trying to come up in Pharaoh's kingdom. This is not our kingdom. We need to leave and get our own kingdom. So by leaving, it's just stop perpetuating or stop, you know, doing the things that he have us doing right now, like celebrating certain days. Come back to your culture and your history and celebrate the Sabbath, Passover, Feast of Unleavened Bread, Feast of First Fruits, Memorial Blowing of the Trumpets, Day of Atonement, Feast of Tabernacles, Feast of Dedication, Purim. Keep those days. You know what I mean? Get your own kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Bring into reality your own kingdom. It's got to start somewhere. You know what I mean? Go ahead, Atazan. Go ahead. Whatever you got.
Yeah. All right. I'll just keep. You want to read the next set?
Is it me?
You want me to read it?
I got it. Where we at?
36.
No, I got it. That's not great. I enjoy reading it. I had to come in here and learn, right? I had to come in here and not be what's the word? Selfish or you know what I mean? I had to come in here and be humble and be taught again. That's one of the things that officers I always bring up. You know what I'm saying? You got to be learned. You got to be taught again. You know what I mean? Who taught you how to celebrate birthdays? You know what I'm saying? You taught yourself? No, somebody taught you that, man. You know what I mean? So now you have to be taught again. You have to be taught the days that you're supposed to actually observe, okay? All right. Where we at? Verse 36. The water. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 36. Shaba'ith. Yamayam. Tha Quara. It's like a Tha Qua Raya Bawa. Yababwa.
Tha Qua Ta Korayabwa.
Yeah. I.S.U.P.K. La Yahweh. Bayawam. Ha Sha Mayanya. Ma Kwara'a. Kwadash. Ya Haya. Lakam. Waha Kwara Bathma. Asha. La Yahweh. I Tazar Rock. Ha wa call. Mala Ak. It's like it. Mala Akaf. I Bada. La the Aishawa. Verse 37. Allah. It's like it. Mawa'idya. Yahweh. Ashar. Ta Kwara Awa. Atham. Ma Kwara Aya. Kwadash. La Ha Kwara Asha. La Yahweh. Allah. Ayla. It's like it. Wama Nakatha. Zabak. Waba Sakayam. Dabar. Yawam. Baya Wamwa. 36, 38. Phone's acting weird. Verse 38. Mala Bad. Shabbat Ta. Yahweh. Wama Labad. Ma Ta Nawat Yakam. Wama Labad. Call. Na Dabar Yakam. Wama Labad. Call. Na Da Bawak Yakam. Ashar. Ta Tanwa. La Yahweh. Verse 39. Aka. Ba Mash. Aishar. Yawam. La Khadash. Ha Shaba Ya'aya. Ba'a Sapakma. Ath Taba Wa'ath. Ha Arataza. Ta Kagawa. Ath Kaga Ya Hay Waya. It's like it. Ya Ha Waha. Shaba'ait. Yam Ya Mayam. Bayawam. Hara Ashwan. Shabbat one. Waba Yawam. Ha Shama Yanya. Shabbat one. We're going to 42. Okay. Wala Kwakathma. Lakam. Bayawam. Hara Ashwan. Haraya. Aitaza. Hadar. Kapath. Thama Rayam. Wa'ainapa. Wa'ainap. Aitaza Aibath. Wa'ai Baya Nakal. Washa Maktham. Lapunya, Yahweh. Allah Hayakam, Shabaita, Ya Mayam. Verse 41. Wa Kha Gathma, Tawa, Atwa, slightly. Kaga, La Yahweh, Shaba'ait, Yamayam, Ba Shana, Khakwa, I Walam, La Daratyakam, Ba Khadash, Ha Shaba'ayam, Ha Shabayaya, the Kawa, no, start. The Gawa, a thumb, a tawa, Athwa, Basa Ka, the Shabawa, Shaba'ait, Yamayam, Call, Ha Zarach, Ba Yasha'ala, Ya Shabawa, Ba Saka. I should have said Ba Saka, not anyway. La Ma'ain, Yada Aiwa, Darat Yakam, Kaya, Basa Kawat, Hawa, Slakia, Hawa Shabbat Ya, Ath, Banya, Yarsha'ala, Baha wa Tazaya Awa, Aya. Where am I at? Okay, go on. Hawa Shabbatya, Ath, Banya, Yasha'ala, Baha wa Tazaya Aya, Watma, Arataza. It's like a Ma Arataza, Ma Tazaryam, Anya, right? Anya, yeah. Yahweh, Allah Hayakam, verse 44. What?
Anya means I am. And so Anya is a, so I was going over this last week. Subject pronoun. Anya means I or I am. Mm-hmm. So it's saying I am the Most High.
That's
I am.
Yeah, right.
Your power.
The water.
No, sir.
Verse 44. Waya Dabar, Masha, Ath, Ma'idea, Yahweh, all the, it's like all, Banya, Yasha Allah. That's it.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 36 in the bastard tongue. 7 days ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Most High. On the 8th day shall be an holy convocation unto you. And ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Most High. It is a solemn assembly, and ye shall do no servile work therein. These are the feasts of the Most High.
Say it again.
These are the feasts of the Most High.
We just went through all of the days that is the feast of the Most High, your God. This is how you show obedience to him, by keeping these days. These are the feasts of the Most High, not Thanksgiving, not Christmas, not your birthday, but all the days that we just went through. These are the feasts of the Most High. Okay, these are the days that are holy. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to add. Like,
come on.
You said it, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
please.
It's like you beat it all the way home. You know what I'm saying? Like, It didn't mention nowhere in here any of those holidays. It ain't mention Christmas. It didn't say put up a tree in your house and keep that in there from the 1st of December to the 30th. You know what I'm saying? Let the tree rot away and wither away in your living room. You know what I'm saying?
Fire hazard.
Become a fire hazard. Don't decorate it with all these ornaments and popcorn and it didn't say put presents under a tree. It didn't say dress up like a ghoul and a goblin and go and get candy from strangers. It didn't say carve up a turkey for your whole family to eat. It didn't say that, but it did say to keep the Feast of Tabernacles like we're doing right now, and nobody's here. Why? Because they out trying to trick or treat or go through a pumpkin patch. You know what I mean? Of course, I don't mean nobody in the school.
No, I understand what you're saying. That's the whole point. We're here to bring them out of that. Right. Everybody in the world, we're here to bring them out of that and into these days that our God requires of us. Right. And like I said, if there's something outside of that, damn, baby girl, you was born this day, you know what I mean, 9 years ago. Let's go get some ice cream. But I'm not worshiping her. I'm not giving her, I'm not having her saying, it's my birthday, do whatever I want to do this day. No, it's just, you know what I mean? I love you. And I'm glad, you know what I mean? You made it 9 years. You know what I mean? Like, especially in this society, in this our condition, you made it a whole year. Let's go eat some ice cream. You know what I mean? But it's not, you know what I mean, a requirement. It's not, I'm not going to have her, feeling like, it's her birthday and you got to bring me presents and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, we're not doing that. What we're doing is we're going to keep these feast days though. We're going to, you know what I mean, do all the things that the Most High said not to do. You know what I mean? We're not going to eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to love the other nations. We're not going to marry them. All the things that he laid out for us to do, we're going to serve him. He told me to do something. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to serve him. And not, and then I'm going to not really expect nothing, but I know I'm going to get something for it. If I don't serve him, I know I'm going to get something for that too. You know what I mean? So we got to come back to our culture. We don't have a culture. We don't have a government. We don't have, nothing that we can call our own. Everybody else does. So this is the beginning of it. This is the foundation. Commanding General YAHANNA laid it down, and I'm just trying to build on it. You understand? Go ahead, Wow.
These are the feasts of the Most High, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations, to offer an offering made by fire unto the Most High, a burnt offering, and a meat offering, a sacrifice, and drink offerings. Everything upon his day.
Everything upon his day. He laid the days out for you. This day do this. This day do this. This day do that. Don't do this day, this thing on that day. Do it on the day I told you to do it on. You understand? Go ahead.
38. Beside the Sabbaths of the Most High.
Not to mention, I got, you know what I mean? Besides the Sabbath of the Most High. Okay, go ahead.
And beside your gifts.
And besides your gifts.
And beside all your vows.
Right.
And beside all your free will offerings, which ye give unto the Most High.
So you coming to the Most High and you're giving a free will offering, right? You're doing all these things. You're giving, you know what I mean, vows and this, that, and the third. Besides all that, the main thing is the days that the Lord laid out for us. Sabbath, the Passover, the Feast of Unleavened Bread, the Feast of First Fruits, Memorial, blowing of the trumpets, Day of Atonement, Feast of Tabernacles, Feast of Dedication, Purim. He laid out those things, and then he said, besides these things, those things are what you're going to do. You know what I mean? Make sure you do those. You know what I mean? Free will offering is not required, but the Day of Atonement is. You understand? Keep going, Actazal.
Also in the 15th day of the 7th month, when ye have gathered in the fruit of the land, ye shall keep a feast unto the Lord 7 days. On the first day shall be a Sabbath, And on the 8th day shall be a Sabbath. And ye shall take you on the first day the boughs of goodly trees, branches of palm trees, and the boughs of thick trees, and willows of the brook. And ye shall rejoice before the Most High your power 7 days. And ye shall keep it a feast unto the Most High 7 days in the year. It shall be a statute forever in your generation.
The Lord is, you know what I mean? Like, this thing is nothing's ever, once he laid something down, it's established forever. Okay, and that's what we just read. These things that he told us to do is forever. Okay, not until, you know, Esau takes over. Whatever land he puts you in, whatever your condition, you're supposed to keep these statutes. Okay, keep going.
Okay. Ye shall celebrate it in the 7th month. Ye shall dwell in booths 7 days. All that are Israelites born.
That are Israelites born, not converted. You know what I mean? Like, it's a bloodline. It's a bloodline. The DNA has to match. You are the father. You know what I mean? The DNA has to match. You got to be part of this family, man, to do this thing. You got to be a part of this family to, what is it? To afflict your soul. Just to be able to afflict your soul for 24 hours, you got to be part of this family, man. You know what I mean? Okay?
And if you're part of this family, you have to do this.
You have to do it. You got to be part of this family, though. You know what I mean? That's crucial to have enough, how can I say it? To have enough, what is the word where, like, you have, like, integrity and respect for you and your family that you don't let nobody else in. White people eat. No, you can't. Africans, no, you can't. Chinese, no, you can't. This is, you know what I mean? Like, you got to be part of this family. Not just anybody can come in my house. You let just anybody in your house? No, they got to be, your mama can come in though, can't she? Yeah, you got to be part of this family. Well, that's how the family is just being extended when we're talking about this. It's the whole family, all Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You got to be a part of this family through blood. You got to be, your forefather has to be Israel, okay? For you to afflict your soul, for you to keep the Passover, for you to keep the Day of Atonement. You understand what I'm saying? You got to be part of this family. You got to do a DNA test. You got to be, you know, that thing got to be right. You know what I mean? Go ahead, Aitazar. Not just anybody can be up in my house. You know what I'm saying? And when I say my house, I mean, you know what I mean? This school. You understand? This school, you know what I mean? Anything that belongs to Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, not anybody can just come up in it, okay? You got to be part of this family. Deal with that, okay? Go ahead.
Okay. All that are Israelites born shall dwell in booths, that your generations may know that I made the children of Israel to dwell in booths, when I brought them out of the land of Egypt. I am the Most High, your power.
See, I told you this thing is always about remembering. You know what I'm saying? The Lord said, I gave you a castle, I gave you a mansion. Well, for 7 days, you're gonna live in a tent. You're gonna remember you were in a tent in Egypt, and now you're in this great land that I gave you. You understand? But I need you to remember it, because if you never remember it, you're gonna go off. You're gonna forget, and you're gonna think you did it. You're gonna think you're rich because of you, and you're hustling, and you're, you know, the way you just being you. You think you did it, and you didn't. Yahweh did it. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. And Moses declared unto the children of Israel the feast of the Most High.
And Moses told Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians the feast of the Most High. He told our family. You understand what I'm saying? He was only talking to us. He was talking to Officer Aitazar. You know what I mean? Told him what it was and how it is. You know what I mean? And instead of it being Moses, 2023 is Commanding General YAHANNA. Instead of Commanding General Moses, Commanding General YAHANNA. and he broke it down to you. The Lord told him to tell you the feast days. You don't believe me? Here it is right here. You know what I'm saying? And I thank the Most High in Christ for that. You know what I'm saying? That I can come back and be who I'm supposed to be. I'm not an African American. I don't celebrate birthdays and Halloween and Christmas. This is my heritage. This 5,000 years of history. Some old, I ain't even gonna Edomite to my man. Why is Black History only the shortest month? And yeah, I said that ain't. Man, I went off on him. I said that is not Black history. I didn't say that combo. I said, forget that junk you talking about. And he was saying it like you know, like being a smart ass. You know what I mean? Like why is it's only, you know, the shortest month in it? Well, I gave it to him. And by the end of me giving it to him, all you can do is just be like, can't do that no more. You know what I mean? I can't be, you know what I mean? I can't look down on Black people, you know what I mean, on that about that shit no more. I just got put in my place. Okay, and with that, we're gonna go ahead and end the feast of dedication. No, the Feast of Tabernacles, the closing, right? And you know what I mean? And I just thank the Most High that, you know, I've been put in a position that I can, you know, bring Black people, Hispanics, Native Indians back to these days and show them what they're supposed to be doing and how they're supposed to be living in the earth. So with that, we'll just go ahead and close it, shut it down, right? So,
YAHANNA.
YAHANNA.
Israel, gird up your loins, and prepare to salute the Torah.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabrak Yah.
All that are Israelites born, I imagine, will put your down. We stand and face the east. We're going to send the prayers first in Hebrew, then in English. Starting with the Lord's Prayer. Abanawa. Repeat after me, Salaki. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Hayah. Shamka. Yahweh. Malakwatka. Taba'ah. Ratazaka. Hayah. Aisha. Ba'aratiza. Kawa. Hayah. Bashamayim. Nathanawa. Elcham. Call. Yawam. Wasalakhlanawa. Kawawatnawa. Kasalaknawa. Kawawat Wala'ah. Taba Ya'anawa. Banasayawan. Abal. Awashaynawa. Mayan. Rai. Kaya. Laka. Amalakwa. Waha'ala. Wahatapara. La'aywalamyam. Aman. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it. Hakak's power Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'asham Yahawashi.
Hashem Yahawashi.
Babakusha.
Babakasha.
Nathanaw.
Nathanaw.
Hakak.
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 La Rapa'ah.
Larapa'ah.
Kal Makala.
Kal Makala.
Wakal Madawa.
Wakal Madawa.
Hakak.
Hakak.
La Tahar.
La Tahar.
Hamatazariah.
Hamatazariah.
Hakak.
Hakak.
La Hakwayah.
Hakwayah.
Hamakia.
Hamakia.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Al Rakawat.
Al Karawat.
Hatama Allah.
Hatama Allah.
Lagarashan.
Lagarashan.
Ba'asham Yahawashi.
Hashem Yahawashi.
The water of Mun.
The water of mine. Yahweh. In
Yahweh.
the name of Yahawashi.
In the name of Yahawashi.
Please.
Please.
Give us the power.
Give us the
The
power.
power to heal.
Power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
Power to cleanse the leper.
Power to cleanse the leper.
The power to raise the dead.
Power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
Power against unclean
To
spirits.
cast them out.
Cast them out.
In the name of Yahawashi.
In the name of Yahawashi.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Blessings. Rakata Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Wa Yahawashi.
Wa Yahawashi.
Wa Mayaka
Wa Mayaka Allah.
Wa Alahaya.
Wa Alahayo.
Matazab Ya'a Alawap Yahanna.
Tazap Ya'a Alawap Yahanna.
Ha Alawapim.
Ha Alawapian.
Ha Saranyam.
Ha Saranyam.
Ha Kwatzayanyam.
Ha Kwatazayanyam.
Ha Kayayoyim.
Ha Kayayolyam.
Wa Haakwati.
Wa Haakwatian.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'asham Yahawashi.
Hashem Yahawashi.
The water of Mun.
What am I? Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
In Yahawashi.
In Yahawashi.
In Michael.
In Michael.
In the angel.
In the angel.
Commanding General Yahanna.
Commanding General Yohanan.
The general.
The generals.
Captain.
Captain.
The officer.
The officers.
The troopers.
The troopers.
And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahawashi.
In the name of Yahawashi.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Psalms 121. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Al-Haharyam.
Ahahorium.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Aizariah.
Isariah.
Aizariah.
Isariah.
Ma'ain.
Ma'ai.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shemayim.
Shemayim.
Wa'aratizah.
Wa'aratizah.
All your thunder.
Al Yathan.
Number what?
Number what?
Ragolka.
Ragolka.
All yana woman.
Al Yanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Hana.
Hana.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yana woman.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Ayashan.
Yayashan.
Shawamar.
Shawamar.
Yasha'ala.
Yasha'ala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazalka.
Zalka.
Al Yad.
Al Yad.
Yamyaka.
Yamyaka.
Yawamum.
Yawamam.
Ashamash.
Hashemat.
La'ayakaka.
La'ayakalka.
Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Malayala.
Allah Yala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Makal Rad.
Makal Rad.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Athnapashka.
Apnapashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar Tazaatka.
Yashamar Tazaatka.
Waba Wa'aka.
Wabba Wa'atka.
Ma'aita.
Ma'aita.
Wa'ida Balum.
What I will I will lift up my eyes into the
I
hills,
will lift up mine eyes into the hill.
from which cometh my help.
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh,
My help cometh from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Yasharallah
he that keepeth Yasha'ala
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy
He
soul.
shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in,
and thy coming in.
from this time forward
And from this time forward,
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore. Psalms 83, Alahayim,
Alahayim,
Alda Mayalaka,
Aldama Yalaka,
Alta Karash,
Alta Karash,
wa Alta Shakwat,
Alta Shakwat,
all,
all,
Kayahana,
the Yahana,
Nasha'awu. It's like Awiyabika,
Awiyabika,
Yahama Yawan,
Yahama Yawan,
Wama Shana Yaka,
Wama Shanayaka,
Nasha'awu,
Nashadwa,
Ra'ash,
Ra'ash,
Al'amaka,
Alaimaka,
Yariyamwa,
Yaira Yamwa,
Sawad,
Sawad,
Wayata Ya'aita Zawad,
Wayata Ya'ita Zawad,
Alta Zapawanyaka,
Alta Zapawanyika,
Amarwa,
Amorwa,
Akawa,
Lakadwa,
Manakakida,
Wanakakida,
Magoya,
Magolia,
Alaa,
Wala'ah,
Yazikar,
Yazikar,
Shem Yasha'ala,
Shamyar Sha'ala,
Aywa,
Aywa,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Nawa Aita Zawad,
Nawa'ita Zawad,
La,
La,
Yakadwa,
Yakadwa,
Auyaka,
Aulika,
Baryat,
Baryat,
Yakaratwa,
Yakarathwa,
Ahoya,
Aholia,
Adawum,
Adawam,
Wayashimai Alayum,
Waya Shemai Alayam,
Moaba,
Mawa'aba,
Wahagaria,
Wahagorium,
Gabal,
Gabal,
Wa'ima One,
Waimawan,
Waimalak,
Waimulak,
Palashat,
Palashah,
I'm Yeshabi,
I'm Yeshabia,
Tazawar,
Tazawar,
Gum Ashawar,
Gum Ashawar,
Nalawa,
Nalawa,
Aimum,
Aimam,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Zorawad,
Zorawad,
Labanya Lawat,
Labanya Lawat,
Salah,
Salah,
I.S.U.P.K,
Laham,
Kamadian,
Kamadian,
Kasiyasara'ah,
Kasayasara'ah,
Kayabian,
Kayabian,
Banakal,
Banakal,
Koyashwan,
Koyashwan,
Nashamadwa,
Nashamadwa,
Bayanda Ara,
Ba'ayanda Ara,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Daman,
Damab,
La'a Damab,
La'adamab,
Shayatamwa,
Shayatamwa,
Nadayamawa,
Nadayamawa,
Ka'ira,
Kayarab,
Wakazaaba,
Wakazaaba,
Wakazabak,
Wakazabak,
Wakatazalmanai,
Wakatazalmanai,
Call Nasiyakamwa,
Call Nasa Yakamwa,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Amarwa,
Amarwa,
Nayarashah,
Nayarashah,
Lanawa,
Lanawa,
Na'awad,
Na'awad,
Allahayim,
Alahayim,
Allahayim,
Alahayah,
Shayatamwa,
Shayatamwa,
Kagogala,
Gagalgala,
Kakwash,
Kakwash,
Lapanya Rakab,
Lapanya
Ka'ash,
Ka'ash,
Taba'ira Yaira,
Taba'ira Yaira,
Wakalahaba,
Wakalahaba,
Talahat,
Talahat,
Haryam,
Haryam,
Khan,
Khan,
Aradapma,
Laradapma,
Basairika,
Basairika,
Wabasawapaka,
Wabasawapaka,
Tabahalam,
Tabahalam,
Mala'a,
Mala'ah,
Panyaham,
Panyaham,
Palawan,
Palawan,
Wayabakwashwa,
Wayabakwashwa,
Shamka,
Shemka,
Yahau,
Yahawah,
Yabashwa,
Yabashwa,
Wayabahowa,
Wayabaholwa,
Idi,
Idi,
Wayakaparwa,
Wayakaparwa,
Wayabadwa,
Wayabadwa,
Wayadaiwa,
Wayadaiwa,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Atha,
Atha,
Shamka,
Shemka,
Yahau,
Yahawah,
Labatka,
Labatka,
Alyawan,
Aliyuwan,
I'll call Ha'aratiza.
I'll call Ha'aratizah. Hold not thy slacket. Keep not thy peace, O Yahweh. Oh, slacket. Hold not, keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
For lo,
Thy
enemies make a tumult.
Thine enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
And they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said, Come, and let us cut them off from being a nation.
And let us cut them off from being a nation.
That the name of Yasharallah may be no more remembered.
That the name of Yasharallah may be no more remembered.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
They have consulted together with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The Tabernacles of Edom.
The Tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites.
Of Moab and the Hagarenes.
Of Moab and the Hagarenes.
Gabal and Ammon and Amalek.
Gabal and Ammon and Amalek.
The Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre.
The Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur also is joined with them.
Ashur also is joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot, Salah.
They have hope in the children of Lot, Salah.
Do unto them as unto the Midianites.
Do unto them as unto the Midianites.
As to Sisera.
As to Sisera.
As to Jabin.
As to Jabin.
At the brick of Kasan.
At the brick of Kasan.
Which perished at Endor.
Which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a Reb and like Zeed.
Make their nobles like a Reb and like Zeed.
Yea.
Yea.
All their princes.
All their princes.
As Abba and as Zamuna.
As Abba and as Zamuna.
Who said,
Let
us take to ourselves.
Let us take to ourselves.
The houses of God in possession.
The houses of God in possession.
Oh my power.
Oh my power.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As a stubble before the wind.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the fire burnt the wood.
And as the flame set the mountains on fire.
And as the flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
In trouble forever.
In trouble forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
And men may know.
That thou, whose name alone is Yahweh,
whose name alone is Yahweh,
art the most high, over all the earth.
Over all the earth. All right. Yajimata, hands down. Sar, which means to turn. Sisters can be seated. In Israel, we're going to give a courtesy salute to the teacher in the class. I.S.U.P.K, I.M.A.J.M, Barak,
Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua Barakatah.
Yajimata. Sisters can stand. Men of Israel, we're going to give a courtesy salute to the sisters in the class. I.S.U.P.K, Imajim, Barak,
Yahweh Shemal Athab Hashem Yahushai.
Yajmatah. This means hands down. All right, that concludes the Sabbath service.
Sorry, Christ.